Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, May 15th, 2024. It's 9 a.m., which means it is time for our mindful moment. I'm Dr. Jonathan Zenz. I'm the senior minister here at Unity of Tucson. And Unity of Tucson is an inclusive and loving spiritual center right here in Tucson, Arizona, where we offer the opportunity to explore the principles of New Thought for everyone, whoever wants to explore these principles, with this purpose that in exploring those principles, it is an invitation to find personal purpose, to develop a spiritual path, and to master spiritual understanding. And so that's what we do. The mindful moment is an opportunity I take every single weekday to engage in my own spiritual practice through consideration, thinking about a spiritual idea, and then also the practice of affirmative prayer. And I'm so grateful to share this with you. Whether you are watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment. Let me know you're here. I always love to see those comments come through. And it is a delight to know that we are making this connection. So, I don't want to forget. Of course, I don't want to forget. Here's my reminder. You are love. You are light. You are life. You are magnificent. And I am so grateful that you shine your light and share your magnificence. And I'm so grateful that you continue to do that every single day. And you know what? You don't have to make it happen. You just get to be you. And that's shining your light. So shine your light. Just shine your light. Make it easy. Yeah. So today, I'm actually working in a response to a post that was made yesterday by Sue Crake, one of our magnificent prayer chaplains here, member of our community. She posted something on Facebook that struck me as like, well, yes, this makes total sense. And it's such a simple way of phrasing it. It is very much in alignment with how we are expressing ourselves in this world and how we choose to understand the approach to our own spiritual nature. So what this graphic said, it was a quote of David Hawkins, and I'm going to paraphrase the quote because I don't have it right in front of me. But essentially the quote said something along the lines of, we misinterpret love as an emotion, when in fact, it is a state of consciousness, a way of being. And then it continues on with something else. But I want us to really consider that for a moment. Because we are taught, this idea of love, and we are often relating that to romantic love and, I'm so in love with such and such person. But love is a state of consciousness, a way of being, a way of approaching the experience of life in this world. What if we really took back that understanding and applied that understanding to every aspect of our beingness, in every moment, in a way perhaps we never have done so. We have never done before. Now, the experience of love as a state of consciousness can be met in another person. So I'm married. I have a husband. We are very much in love. We tell each other we love each other all the time, right? But it is around finding that reciprocal relationship in the state of consciousness more than it is about the feelings of love. Now, early on, yes, I had the feelings of like, like that, what they call the honeymoon period, when you first meet somebody and it's super exciting. It's like, oh, I get to go see this person. And I still have those feelings. It's not like I don't ever want to see my husband. That sounded just wrong, didn't it? Anyway, I like to think I'm still in the honeymoon phase, even after 10 years of being together. We've been married for, this year it'll be 8 years we've been married. Anyway, but that feeling is not what love is. It is the outflow, the result of the state of consciousness. It's the outflow and result of state of consciousness. And I can have that outflow and result of the state of consciousness of love in every interaction, in every way that I interact with all of creation. So let go today, perhaps, of the idea that love is something to be obtained or to own or to hold on to, and recognize that it is a state of consciousness. It is a way of being, and it is a decision to live from that state of consciousness and from that way of being. So what decision will you make today? Something to think about. I'm going to choose to allow myself to root into the notion that that state of consciousness, that way of being, is the point of view from which all my life unfolds. And I'm going to do so by concretizing or solidifying this in the practice of affirmative prayer. So if it's safe and comfortable for you to close your eyes and join me in this practice, you're welcome to do so. As I always say, closing your eyes is an option. It's not a requirement. But I choose to close my eyes. As the activity of closing my eyes is an invitation for me to reflect in a relaxed manner on the inner life. To reflect upon the states of consciousness, the ways of being that exist within. And knowing that those states of that state of consciousness, those states of consciousness, those ways of being are what are flowing forth into the full expression of my life. And so I relax into the awareness of the one, the infinite wholeness. I relax into an awareness of the source of all creation. I relax and concentrate my mind, letting it be focused on the understanding that this source, this resource, this creative energy, this love is all there is. This love is all there is. The infinite state of consciousness. And while I choose to call it by many names, including the word God, I use the word God to understand this state of consciousness of love. I let myself also deepen into the awareness that as it is infinite, there is no thing that is separate from the infinite. And so I am, we are, each and every one of us, that which is. We are the source. We are the outflow of the state of consciousness of love. We are the way of being. And what we are being is the embodiment and full expression of love. For that is how I choose to understand love. Love being the infinite creative flow, the giving and receiving. Love is being in circulation with all of life. This way of being is pure and perfect in its perfection. And so I trust and know that it is active in every aspect of my life, in every aspect of every activity of my being. And so I simply, easily allow the outflow of this state of consciousness to be at the forefront of all that is in my life, expressing as my life, here, now, and evermore. And with gratitude and appreciation, I simply let it be. I relax, I trust, I know, and let it be so. And I affirm it by saying, and so it is. Amen. And so it is. Well, always a delight to share this time with you. I'm deeply grateful for the time that we spent together and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for the Mindful Moment right here, 9 a.m. on Facebook, YouTube, our website, wherever you're watching from. Hey, tonight is Soul Flow here at Unity of Tucson. Starts at 6 p.m. It is an opportunity to engage in some gentle yoga and also freeform dance guided by our very own Oscar Rodriguez and Sherry Hoffman. And would love to see you there. What else is going on? All kinds of stuff. Check it out at unitytucson.com. That's our website. And always grateful to be able to share whatever we can share with this community. And I'm grateful for your participation as well. So that's it. Peace and blessings to you. I'll see you all again soon. Love you. Really do. And that is a state of consciousness, a way of being. All right. Bye, everybody.